All right, we're good then.
Good evening. Welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence. Commitment to Mexcellence.
Yeah, no, I said, commitment. I was just
My name
Tight man in you.
My name is Marco. I'll be your host today. I'm the only Vikings fan in Texas.
Hell yeah.
You don't even need to be one this week. We did okay. We won.
Speaking of I'm not alone. I'm joined by my nemesis for the week, TJ.
Not a nemesis, but
It's great. I'm okay with it.
That caught me so off guard.
You're nemesis for the week because our colleges are playing each other.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
That's right.
God damn. Oh, that's going to be a good game. TJ.
Sold out arena.
What's up, y'all? It's going all right.
Damn, the chat.
These people are yelling.
But me and TJ are not alone. Across from us, we have
On the red squad.
Yeah.
we have
Hey,
the
gotta
only
be.
person that saw the Steelers doing as bad as they did. The number one Steelers fan from Virginia.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm Gertz.
A proud moment.
Yeah, I told you that. I was like, I might lose this.
Got to start listening to him. It's hard to do. Oh, I'm Tommy. How are you?
Yeah, I started Rex Burkhead on my fantasy team this week.
Why did you do that? He didn't get the ball once.
He got me 12 points.
He did. He received some yards. Team's terrible. We'll talk about him, unfortunately.
Well, the first teams we're going to talk about is this has already been a crazy NFL week. This has already been a crazy NFL season where we don't know what up from down is. Outside of the Bills are the Bills.
Right.
So there's some crazy, scary teams. I mean, last year we saw the Bengals do the amazing thing that they did where I forgot they lost the Jets last season, actually, in the middle of it.
They did.
They're a bad team. I keep saying this.
Yes, they are a bad team. I will co-sign that.
I might later.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we will have a segment called Tommy Eats Crow. Just keep that in mind here today.
Yeah, I'm not completely egotistical on my football opinions. Like, I can
Wait a
admit when I'm wrong.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, my brain. It's been a little bit of a slow start for my brain. Repeat that.
Yeah.
I'll say it again later.
Yeah, that's what because that's a lie.
At the end of last season, we were even what's all of our worst takes? And Tommy literally said, I didn't have any.
He looked us
No one
in the
can tell
eyes.
me one.
He wasn't even making a joke.
Nobody can tell me one. Just to be fair.
But then you started listing them off yourself.
Because I'm self-deprecating.
So you're aware of your bad
Very
takes.
self-aware.
No, there were so many. We couldn't just pick one.
I think we landed
Sure.
on your worst one being that the Rams should fire Sean McVay. I think that was the one where we were
I
all...
stand by it. At the time, I stand by it.
God.
Anybody could have won a Super Bowl with that crew.
Could you have won a Super Bowl with that crew?
He's goddamn right. Cliff Kingsbury could have won a Super Bowl
Kyle
with that
Shanahan couldn't.
Cliff Kingsbury.
You would get ahead by
just
25 and lose.
crew. It happens every time.
Cliff Kingsbury does not know how to make second half adjustments.
Hey,
so
they want to come back.
Yeah.
You give him credit for that play that he did
Maybe-
not draw up.
Do you think that it worked when he was like, "Hey, Kyler, you think this is easy? Go call plays in preseason." Yeah.
Apparently it did this time. He got slapped for it, but still.
He's like an action figure who needed just a new set of batteries.
So I was listening to sports radio today, and it's Houston sports radio, so it'll make sense. Okay. They compared Kyler Murray running to a baby running, avoiding getting their diaper changed.
Yes.
The little piddle paddles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's true.
The man was scattering.
That's what he does.
Scuttling. I was
like a baby who needs his diaper changed.
Yeah, I wasn't even like. Unfortunately, because of the amount of shit we talk on Kyler Murray, I was ready for him to have a scramble at the end of the game. And
Well, of course.
when he did that little scrambling, I was like, man, look at his little feet go. He just believes in himself so much.
I had him within my top 10 for quarterbacks. I think he's a good quarterback. He's just tiny, and he needs to learn how to watch film.
So you remember that toy, Mighty Max?
Yeah.
He performed perfectly fine on a double XP weekend. It was beta weekend, baby.
It was.
true.
Beta
That's
weekend.
why he did it.
He'll level up.
There was like a long, I think it was 6 hours or however long. It was like a long COD stream last week. So there's plenty of footage for him to be watching. He was watching plenty of film.
He was.
COD. The
He just put in a
reveal.
little picture in the corner.
Warzone 2.0 is coming out. He was getting ready.
Jesus.
Oh.
He's the most childish adult I've ever seen.
You did see him almost get in a fight.
In multiple ways than one.
Very true. You saw him almost get in a fight with the fans.
I don't feel like that was like his fault.
Him
actually,
getting slapped. It was not. I mean, he is Kyler Murray.
Tommy, was that you?
Other than that, no, I was nowhere in. Was it Arizona?
Groucho Marx shit.
I was Vegas.
No,
Yeah,
it
I
was in
nowhere
Vegas.
in
Of course,
Vegas.
it was a Raiders fan who smacked Kyler.
Well, yeah,
Murray.
that's like.
Raiders fans smack other niggas for fun. That's
Well,
what they do.
Look, I'm gonna say this, and it's not gonna sound right. Violence is wrong. Don't ever do it. Even Raiders fans. But you don't go trying to give handshakes to Raiders fans and you just beat them.
dude, our local Raiders fan is wishing their quarterback died.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was kind of his fault.
Wish you could meet Jesus is difference.
Meet Jesus?
Yeah.
That means dying.
Come back.
Where's Jesus, El Paso?
No.
I don't think that'll make him play yet
I
better.
don't think so.
That'll make him stop playing.
Maybe he won't give a Raiders fan a handshake after a game next time. It was still wrong. Not his fault, but, you know. Don't do that. That's dangerous. Would you go up to a rattlesnake and just dangle your finger in front of its face? Is that not the exact same thing as trying to give a handshake to a Raiders fan after you just beat them in a comeback?
You're right. You deserve that.
He's lucky he didn't get shot or stabbed. Motherfuckers are crazy, Kyler. Get your little ass to safety, man.
They want to hurt their own, like literally their own fans, their own players.
They will destroy
Their own
anyone.
quarterback.
Yeah, I want to bring up Hunter Renfrow so bad, but I'm afraid to. I won't do it. I'm sorry. I won't do
Dude,
it.
the chat brought up something hilarious. I swear the Raiders need to move to Salt Lake City.
Oh, God.
They need to chill out. They need to go to the
How would that
Mormon
logo
timeout.
You don't go from Vegas to Salt Lake.
You don't.
You do after like everything that happened last season.
Hey, you would say a team from
That's true, actually.
Right, you would say a team from New Orleans shouldn't go from New Orleans to Salt Lake, but that happened.
Damn.
How'd that turn out? We got Karl Malone and John Stockton. The legends back then, not great. Not great people at all.
No.
Products of Salt Lake City.
I went to Utah. Like, I don't know if you guys have flown in or been around Utah any time in the century, but I was there over in a layover in June. Yeah, there we go. When I was going to Tucson, and it's I hated every second of it. You land and you're like, you smell the air. You're like, oh, I'm in Utah, and it's like, I'm like, man, just hearing the voice of men who haven't drinking in years.
Oh, geez.
The Mormon cries in the background.
Sounds like the pits of hell.
and then the airport sucks. Like you land.
Of course it does.
No, you literally land, and then they let you off like on the strip. Like, I'm like, where the fuck are we? They
You
put
walk
me in a
that
terminal.
way. Yeah.
They're just like, I don't know, you can walk that way. Like, we're on the strip. The terminal's over there. Why is your entire airport in construction?
My dad used to have to go there for business trips, and he said it's very cultish there. Like they know. You're not from
Well, you got
there.
players going to Cleveland. They would rather be
Yeah.
in Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell's like, Cleveland?
Fuck yeah. Party. Oh, no. Oh. Bless his heart. Yeah.
So, like I was building, we're going to start with the segment where we talk about which we're going to try to figure out like how much hype there is behind these teams. Is it justified?
Yeah.
Basically, who has the best chance of being like this year's Bengals that you didn't see coming, kind of thing.
Not
Bad
the Bengals.
I already got one in mind.
Well, I mean, we're going to
have a
go
list?
through 7 right in front of them.
Hold that list up so I
Not
can
yet.
see it. No, I need to. It's a team that if they're not on there, they need to be on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I mean, if you can read my shitty handwriting.
Yep, you're missing it. Oh, no, you're not. You got them there. I couldn't see. Yeah, your handwriting's not great.
Dude, this pen sucks. Like, I can't write.
Sam, get better pens.
I like how you said that, and it wrote perfectly for him.
A one letter? It wrote better for one letter?
Well, it's not wrong.
But we're starting probably, I think.
Chargers fans, man, they are rabid.
Well, they're right, but anyway, we're getting there. I'm starting from the teams that I think have the least amount of hype, but there is some new buzz about them to the team that I think has the most hype.
Gotcha.
And so we're starting with the Giants because
Danny
they are
Dimes.
Danny Dimes,
Yeah.
undefeated. Their defense is actually looking pretty good. Their most impressive win, despite what Tommy thinks, is going to be against the Tennessee Titans in Week 1.
What do you mean? I have them to win that game.
Yeah, but you wouldn't find it impressive because you think the Titans.
Oh,
are
they're
so
trash.
bad.
It's an easy win.
What is more impressive, beating the Titans or the Panthers?
Panthers.
God damn.
You kidding me?
He
Was
said that
a question?
wholeheartedly. I think that's the worst part.
Do you not realize how fucking trash of a team? Just go ahead. You'll listen one of these days.
I don't know, man.
He's going to learn when he has to wear a Joe Burrow shirt.
That is also true.
Yeah, it's looking more and more like I'm going to have to wear that.
Have you seen that schedule?
Yeah.
Have you seen Derrick Henry?
No, and that's
Have you
the
seen
problem.
Ryan Tannehill? It's over.
I don't think it's Derrick Henry's fault here.
No,
He's washed.
Yeah, he looks
he's
bad.
done. Like I said he would be. Anyways, go ahead, Marco.
No, I'm usually like, because he came in late last season, like, getting that game up. It takes a little bit of confidence. I know this year will be a little low, but I think he's going to be a Saquon situation where, like that, Saquon was had a
They
rough
got
patch.
so much. He was injured, but they
got
got
hurt a
so
lot.
much in the tank, and once that's expelled, they're just done.
Yeah, but I mean,
They ran him a lot.
They're like a dollar store toy.
I know.
You can play it so many times, and something's gonna break, and you just throw it in the closet, then you try to sell it at a garage sale for 50
You
cents.
cannot call a human being a dollar store toy.
Absolutely did.
See,
Only running backs.
normally you can make
Only
that
running
recommendation,
backs.
but he's already done it. He just went
Running backs only.
Yeah.
Just
They're
Let's-
humans
Let's make
too.
that clear. Just running backs.
And Kyler Murray.
Yes. Yes.
But no, I mean,
he's in the clearance section at the dollar store.
I actually, so unfortunately, I have not, just because of scheduling, they haven't been like one of the games I've watched very closely.
Yeah.
But I have, I have Saquon in fantasy. I have, oh my gosh, Tooney somewhere.
Yeah.
So seeing some so I have to keep in tune with statistics. They seem like they're performing pretty well.
Yeah.
For what they have. I'd love to know like if they can maintain this though, because it's not as though their first two games were the toughest, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For them, it was.
They were playing against not great competition.
How many times have we seen the Giants play against terrible competition and they look good?
Yeah.
So that's a step up. You
It is-
got to admit that.
It is an improvement. But I don't really see them making much noise, especially because there's another team in their division that looks really good.
Oh, we'll get to them.
Yeah, but I mean, credit to them that this might be the first time they've been 2-0 in like what?
Decade?
Yeah.
I think
Probably like
it's
a decade.
yeah,
Since
it has
Eli
been a
left,
minute.
especially. Well, because they were
Long
shitty when
time.
Eli was there. So yeah.
Yeah. So I would love to see the Giants do well. I think the NFL, I think sports in America in general benefit when a New York team is relevant, and I would like to see the Giants be relevant. So we'll see. I mean, you can only beat who you play. They just haven't played anyone that good yet.
What are you talking about? A New York team being relevant? They already have one. That's all that matters.
Buffalo.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's not.
It might as well be Rochester.
I mean, like New York.
yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's not real New York.
I mean, they're the only team that plays in New York.
It's Southern Canada.
Yeah, but the other teams play in New Jersey.
It still counts more in New York than Buffalo. Sadly, it does.
New York in their name.
So, out on 10-point scale, how much are you buying into the Giants' hype?
10 being new Bengals, basically.
And 10 being new Bengals, and I will
3.
say 0 is like, they're a bust, and 5 is like they'll make the playoffs.
3.
I think I'm at a 3 to 4 camp.
I'm 3.
The only reason why you would say a 3 to 4 camp is because of one of the other teams in their division, and then actually, I mean,
Would they make
I-
that extra wild card spot?
if I'm being honest,
They might actually make that extra
the
wild card spot.
NFC East is not the worst right now, and I'm like, hey, it's weird. They look good this last week. It's kind of weird. Well, one of the
They
teams I'm
look
thinking,
competent.
no, one of the teams I'm thinking is sliding by, and it's because I know pretty soon those two ankles are going to kick in. But the other teams, I'm like, one of them, of course, I'm biased on, but the other one for sure is definitely. They're actually looking kind of scary. But continue, my bad.
Well, what'd you give them?
I would say 3 or 4 too. I think
We're
that
all
they
about
have a
the same,
chance of
yeah.
making the playoffs, but they're still like a team underdeveloped.
As soon as they run into
Almost everyone makes the playoffs now with 3 wild card spots.
No, not everybody.
With 3 wild card spots,
Yeah, no, a
the
shitty
NFC
team-
is also pretty not great.
Like a 9-18 will probably
Stop
get
saying
in.
that because every day it does become truer and truer. I mean, AFC teams, for some reason, are just learning how to be good. There's another team on this fucking list. I don't even know how they are good.
Yeah, one really got to me because I didn't think they'd be good.
And they're looking pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So this is I think this is the only one-on-one team. No, there's 2 one-on-one teams on this list. But the Lions actually, like, they lost to a really dominant team the first week, and they still managed to score 35
putting up
points
points,
against them.
Yeah.
And then they came back and beat the Commies.
Yep.
In a very dominant fashion. And I mean, I guess they're going to be really tested next week when they play the Vikings, and that's the Detroit Lions under kneecaps eating Campbell.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of how much is there any energy here? Because I mean, I think that between them being on Hard Knocks and that coach, there is something really brewing here.
So I would say that wild card, that one that wild card spot you're talking about.
Yep.
That's them.
I
and it would be
agree.
a Disney story.
Yeah.
For that fucking team, it absolutely would.
Yep.
Because, I hope that's the case. I'm so sorry, TJ.
Yeah.
Don't
I am so
apologize for your
goddamn
bullshit.
sorry.
They'll get a.
He did good.
They'll
We won't say his name, but he did good.
No, he didn't.
They'll get a digitally de-aged Jeff Bridges to play Dan Campbell.
Oh, absolutely. You would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I am buying Lions hype again. I know, going into this season, I was getting burned by the Lions because I like their coach so much. But now this season, I'm they look much improved.
They're buying in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their line looks better. They've got a great receiver.
Yes, thank you. Finally, someone speaks the
I don't
truth
know
of why the
Sun
Lions are
God.
good. Yes, fucking.
He
With the
came out of
Egyptian god
nowhere.
cards. The motherfucker's great.
Where did he come
literally.
from? Because I follow no Lions players.
Oh, I don't know where.
No, he
Is he a first rounder?
So I will say, out of remember that it's not the Lions I hate.
Yeah.
It's the quarterback. The Lions themselves as an organization,
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking suck for picking their quarterback, but it's not their fault that they bought
traded.
into the hype of bullshit. Yeah. But that's okay because Amon Ra is actually fantastic, and he came
really
up on the
good.
come up last year, nearing the midpoint
I
of the
thought he was a rookie.
No,
Oh,
he's
wow.
been there since last year, and it was
Okay.
Jared Goff's go-to guy last year.
Yeah.
As they were getting so whenever the team was starting to get cooked up a little bit more,
Yeah.
he started to shine, and then now he came out the cuff and was
Blazing.
like, "I am the
Looking
number
like a-
one receiver on this
Like
team."
Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not crazy.
You get what you get. You want production on the field,
Yeah. And Jared Goff looks way better this season so
Who
far.
said his name?
That's fine. That's his name.
I'm surprised that we've gotten this far. No one mentioned Swift, who's the number 3
good.
in rushing leaders
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. So
Yeah, I'm into
Georgia,
Lions.
there you go.
I think I'm with Tommy. I think they'll get a wild card spot
I do
for
too.
sure.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I want an Axel Foley jacket now.
next we got kind of a weird team because they're very inconsistent, but they're made out of a whole bunch of new pieces that we were this team will be garbage, and their GM fixed everything to a degree. It is the Saints, who are 1-1.
Whoa.
See, I don't.
How did they make this
no,
list?
I'm
out.
I'm way out.
I'm gonna be honest. This was a weird game.
It always is with them.
No, it was.
They
a
were
weird,
3-3 against the
Till
Tampa.
the fourth quarter.
to the no, and then
That happens
and
with
then
them, though.
Mike Evans said, "I'm gonna at least take out their best corner,"
he stood
and then
up for his
after that,
quarterback.
shit just went to haywire. That was why I was a little thrown off because up until those ejections,
Yeah.
it was a very close beat for beat game. Even Tom Brady was locked down, and Jameis didn't have any interceptions. And I don't know what happened when Lattimore, I guess, is the glue that keeps the Saints together.
Right.
Yeah.
Classic Jameis.
Jameis gonna Jameis.
Told you.
I don't. My only reason why I'm even I don't want to not get in defense. I mean, the Saints aren't one of my favorite teams, but the only reason why I'm a little more iffed out on this is it was a paradigm shift. The moment the ejection happened, I don't know, both teams just were one went worse, one went way better, and I don't know why that was the case.
Shook up the the system.
Because they were literally, it was as if
they've done this before. These two teams.
Oh, they hate each other.
But the game's always weird or close.
Yeah.
The Saints have only
The Saints
lost
win,
in the
yeah.
playoffs to the
They
Tampa
usually
Bay.
have the number, yeah. So.
And I mean, had the game continued at the pace it was going, Saints would have won again because they had pretty much locked out Brady,
yeah.
and Brady was mad.
Oh, he was pissed.
yeah, he's
Brady was like, "Fuck this shit."
His one touchdown was very nice though.
It was a clean touchdown.
Yeah. I was that was the first pass that he threw so far where I was oh, that looks like like Tom Brady's like with it because he's been kind of wonky.
Well, he's going through things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so what? I like get over it.
I thought I was going to.
When you're on the field, you're here to play.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
True.
It's like
That's what he gave it up for.
yeah,
So there you go.
like those other dudes, their job is on the line. Stop fucking it up with your wife.
Or I describe it. If it is the
Saying.
no, I'm a proponent of like if you're unable to perform, then call it in. Like it's
Yeah.
okay
He's
to
still
have
playing
like, but just
okay.
don't play.
Yeah, he's looked okay. Yeah.
Don't play if you've got all that mental stuff going on.
Strife, yeah.
Yeah, if it's going to be a detriment to your playing because you are fucking over people's jobs.
I mean, who's the backup for Tom Brady?
Well,
I don't know.
Aaron
a
Rodgers
backup?
doesn't care about that.
Just imagine Tom Brady be like,
Cooper
"I'll
Rush
be
again."
God damn, if I pull a Ben Simmons on him,
Oh, yeah.
I am playing come hell or high water.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not buying into the Saints as much either.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't think they're making the playoffs at all.
No, because, hey, Jameis Winston is no Marcus Mariota.
No.
I
I have more faith in the Giants.
Yeah, me too.
think I'm net neutral. I want to see one
Because
more.
of Hill, because of
love
Taysom Hill.
Jameis.
You love
It's not
he
just-
loves the team.
it's
That's like
not-
his third favorite
No,
team.
it's not my third favorite team. It is Jameis a little bit, but it's not really even that. It's more so that from that game, like once again, it took a unnormal thing for that to switch up how it normally goes, and so
Think.
yeah, I mean. An ejection in the middle of the game.
Oh, that doesn't
yeah,
happen
for,
often,
yeah,
true.
for two of like literally your best corner
Yeah.
and
best receiver.
and your best and the best
I was
receiver.
gonna say it seemed pretty 1-for-1 to me.
Yeah.
But no, but like when you think about, we talk about this all the time. Even with all of their receivers down, backups on the Tampa Bay are still pretty damn good anywhere else.
A lot of them were out.
No, that's what I was
hurt.
saying. Like no, I backups on Tampa Bay.
Okay.
They cycle in pretty well.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has a pretty good connection with Scotty Miller. He does like they still had Fournette in. They still had a lot of their like Mike Evans is a differentiation maker,
Yeah.
but he normally gets locked out by Lattimore.
Yeah,
so
he
like
does.
so like but Lattimore can float. There's a lot of different variables whenever you're missing your piece on a leader of defense, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more like like you lost the guy who was making sure that, because he wasn't just, I mean, yeah, he was taking out Mike Evans, but he was also taking care of tackles coming in on a lot of those plays.
Yeah.
It was
Who do
really
they play next?
who do they play next? The Saints.
The Saints. Let me check real
Yeah.
quick.
Because I don't like judging.
They play the
them.
Panthers.
Oh, fuck it. They'll win that.
See, they're just
They
kind
need
of
a
weird. That,
challenge,
like
yeah.
I'm not trying to defend them in this case where like, hey, if you lose, you lose. But it was like a double ejection, and the players that were ejected matter, and the one on the defense to me mattered a bit more in that game.
You can give them another chance. It's fine.
I'm not giving them. I say it's like a half chance, I guess.
Yeah.
doesn't
If they
excuse-
lose against the Panthers, I assume you're out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, if Baker
They
Mayfield beats
actually,
them,
come to think, they might lose.
'Cause
to
I
the
don't-
Panthers.
because
I need to know
once
the
again-
history of those two.
Like,
I trust Jameis more than Baker
Yeah.
because Jameis will get touchdowns as well as
He will.
interceptions.
And Olave has to come alive here eventually.
that was my only other variable was throughout that game, and they're because I still think the Saints are strong on one side. Like
Their
their
defense is great.
Their defense is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I can give them that much credit. Jameis,
He's got to go.
the
Oh, yeah.
he kept on trying to force it to number 12. The
Apparently,
rookie.
he had an injury that he was.
Oh, his back is messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he was playing
with a
through
bum
like
spine.
yeah,
Tony
back
Romo
like
style.
fractured backs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at that point, once again, it's the same rule as I would apply to Tom Brady.
Taysom Hill.
Don't play if you're not playing good.
Yeah. You're fucking over
and you
the
have,
team.
and they have a. I don't want to say competent, but it's they have a gadget player who can do everything, and he's
God damn it,
neutral.
man.
But in Taysom,
So, is he on your fantasy team?
Fuck no.
You mollywop Tyreek this year. Tyreek had like 44 points this
I
year.
had, I had Waddle and
He didn't do
Tyreek,
that for
baby.
me last season. Hey.
Because he didn't have the Tua connect. Turn that shit off. Turn it off.
I don't know how, but anyway.
There's a volume button. You never use a computer?
Oh, that's what
Go to the bottom and just mute it.
So weird.
All right, talk
Contraption.
about this for like a couple more seconds.
What we got? Well, who's next on the list? I'm done with the
All right,
Saints.
never mind. All right. So fuck the Saints. The next one. The next one is actually their record is not
Wait,
impressive.
time out. Are y'all zeros?
Oh, absolutely.
oh yeah,
I'm
big
like
time.
a 2.
I'm out.
Yeah. Marcos, what are you, 1?
On the
Saints.
I'll give them a 3 or a 4, just because
You're
it's just
kind.
like there's too many teams that get into the playoffs at
Sneak
the end
in,
now,
yeah. They'll
And-
lose first round.
and the rest of their division is weak.
Yeah, I mean, you can't-
outside of the Bucks, they have to play
Like
Baker.
Atlanta they're gonna win a couple. They're gonna be like interrupters.
I'm not worried about Atlanta.
You must be out your fucking mind.
Disruptors. I said disruptors, and I got
Like, and y'all are really discrediting a whole ass other side of the ball.
What do you mean?
Like, the Saints defense is still good. It's still very
It doesn't
good.
matter when you have Jameis all fucked up. He
Okay.
ain't that good when he's healthy.
I mean,
All right, name one star on the Atlanta Falcons defense.
I don't know any. That doesn't matter though. They put up points. Points matter.
Yeah,
The
defense
team's gonna
matters
fuck
too.
up, and they're just not going to score as many points as them.
So, I mean, the Saints, I think they're going to end up a lot like the Bucks looked when they had Jameis at quarterback.
Yeah.
The Bucks had a really
Exactly
good defense
the
then
same.
too, and couldn't make the
Exactly
playoffs
the
because they kept getting gassed.
They look like it now.
Because Jameis keeps giving the ball back.
Yeah. He can't. be
Jameis is like,
trusted.
"Oh, you dropped this."
Yeah. He can't be trusted
We made them unite.
for now.
They're just
Brought us together for this moment.
after certain points, I'm just gonna start saying y'all are racist. I mean,
What do you mean?
I'm kidding.
You got a white guy and a black guy talking about the Saints. There's white people, white guys on the Saints. That coach is white, right? We don't know. I don't know who he is.
Who's the coach?
Who's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Where's Sean Payton? Yeah.
Sean Payton is too busy sitting on a couch.
Next team, the Titans. We gotta divide you guys.
Is that really a team?
Absolutely
should
not. That's a zero
Oh,
right now.
God, I would throw this mic across the goddamn room.
It's the next team up is the 49ers.
It's the
Are they?
49ers.
Oh.
So their record is not
Well,
impressive.
But the legend of Jimmy G is back.
That's really the main thing.
what
Jimmy G after that too, he was like, "Good things come to good people." I was like this nigga.
And then the Shaft music played.
He was like,
He just strutted out.
You damn
it
right.
wasn't. He was like, it wasn't a matter of if I was playing football, it was when. Like,
Oh,
Where did this motherfucker get a mink coat from?
Jimmy G's not dumb. He knew I'm gonna play at
It
some
makes
point.
me love him more.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
He's like, I'm gonna play at some point.
And that point came a hell of a lot sooner than people
yeah, I
thought.
mean,
Yeah.
let me. So, I do not want. Like, I don't like seeing quarterbacks injured. Like, I
No,
don't
that
like
was,
seeing, like
that,
Trey
was,
Lance
that
got.
was a serious one, yeah.
Like he kind of got screwed over, and I mean, I always like seeing rookies kind of.
He'll get another chance.
He'll definitely get another
Yeah.
chance. But Jimmy G being who Jimmy G is, it does make me laugh.
Oh, I said like we in our group chat as soon as he went in, I went, "Fuck! There goes my pick'ems for that game."
I knew he was coming.
Because I picked the Seahawks to win, and I was confident they were going to. When
How'd
Trey
that
Lance,
Gino look?
not good.
I put in the chat, he wrote back.
Just a quick time. Elijah's in the chat pouting. He's like,
About what?
Sports. Everyone's talking about sports. Thank
He
God
looks like
for
a
it.
running back. Why the Get the fuck out of here, like.
Away from being a cornerback.
Did he?
He's an earring away from being a cornerback.
Yeah. A dangly earring away from being a cornerback. You're right.
He's like, none of this makes sense to me, is what he just said.
Quit being lame.
But anyway, Elijah, we're going to put you to work. You're going to do 2 shows while you're here. But yeah, we'll find a way to
I'm
make
going to
it
make him tell like women that he's a football player
Oh,
just so he could see the effects.
Like sports more, loser.
Yeah, they'll believe it. God damn, man.
Bully for liking anime.
Yeah.
Bully for not liking sports.
Yeah.
Welcome
Just
to
like be a
2022.
multifaceted individual.
Yeah, have layers.
Yeah, I'm like, you can like more than one thing.
it's like,
Fuck.
yeah. If you're not into sports, that's fine. Don't whine and be like, no sports.
Well, yeah.
meh." It's like, nah, man.
I don't shit on you for like playing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
No.
What are you doing?
Like, I think we all like an anime here. Like,
Yeah.
like
Some of us are really like anime.
yeah.
Some of us are on the Mexcellence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not enough for Elijah though.
No. You like football? Oh man.
Hey Elijah, the world does not revolve around you, motherfucker.
Have the audacity.
Sports are nerd shit. What are you talking about?
You're in a fantasy football, which we're all in.
That is grown men playing with action figures. That's what fantasy
When
football
is he coming down here?
Next week.
I'm gonna drop kick you, motherfucker.
People who don't like sports, they always be coming in with that energy.
Yeah.
Always like, oh, I don't like sports, which means everybody got to not like sports. Shut the fuck up.
It's like if-
I just can't stand
Just
it.
Right.
because
If you're not
look,
into it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I assume they got picked on in high school for liking Digimon cards. So like, don't fucking shit on us because we like fantasy,
No,
man. It's
no,
the same-
because we're-
hypocrite, fucking hypocrite.
how do I describe it? It's like I said, be multifaceted,
That's
like
it.
multiple things. I'm
That's
sorry we
all.
cannot sit here and talk about the same goddamn superhero bullshit.
We do it all the
for
time.
umpteenth time.
This is refreshing for us. God damn it!
That's why I'm here.
You don't see them any other
No,
time.
these are my only friends that watch football. All my other friends are talking about Marvel. And like, I don't care anymore.
To switch to his second friend group.
Look at my backup friends.
Yeah.
Damn.
Elijah,
With a second tier, God damn it.
Look at my Jimmy G friends. Fuck.
Oh man.
Elijah,
What you made him do? Because of people like you, Elijah. God damn it.
he's literally cussing us in the chat.
I'm sorry, Gert. You didn't deserve that.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, Elijah, we're not going to dogpile on you anymore. We love you. We're
We do this because we love. We're gonna see if you have a problem. You can tell us when you're here.
We will give you 5 minutes to rebuttal next week.
When
Shit.
is he coming?
Literally
Next
like
week.
next Thursday.
Yeah, he can be on here.
Thursday night
and
football.
talk mad.
watch
We'll
a
give
game
you
with them.
look. We'll give you 5 minutes to just talk mad shit about all of us. Get personal. It's fine. A roast, if you will.
Watch him
He's a
just-
comedian. Roast the shit out of us, especially Sammy.
I was about to say, watch him just roast Sammy for 5 minutes, and he was like, I wasn't even here.
Punk gonna roast me.
Oh, Elijah, I don't know if you can hear.
Stop it! You don't start that.
Punk couldn't roast me.
Elijah, you're being challenged. He's saying that
Here.
Sam is saying he's unroastable by you. I
Can
don't
we
know.
all do it?
By him, yeah. Tommy, I will kill you.
Okay. I won't do it. I'll be the host. I'll be the Jeffrey Raw. Oh, her chair's too, motherfucker.
Hey, don't let him sleep on your couch till he throws a perfect spiral.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you can't throw a football.
Oh.
Dude, yeah, he's 28th is a Wednesday. We're doing Thursday night football. He's
Yeah,
got,
we're gonna force you. I'll buy you a jersey.
yeah. Who's playing that day? We'll pick. I mean,
He can take my Derek Carr one.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope it's a terrible game that he has to watch.
Yeah, the worst one of the season.
Dude, your Derek Carr jersey would fit him like a dress.
That's fine. Better.
If he's open-minded, he'll be cool with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Elijah already fired back. He's like, there's a lot about Sammy I could say.
Oh, damn. He wasn't even on camera. Who's next on the list?
Yeah.
Well, we just.
Oh my
final
bad.
thing.
49ers.
Five.
Yeah, I'm giving them. I think
I'll
they're-
give him a 6.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to like a 5 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 being they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm giving them like an 8.
Yeah.
With
Ooh,
Jimmy
I'm okay
G
with
in there.
that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
They don't look bad. They
They
never
never
look bad.
do
They look
until the
really-
playoffs.
they-
Deep in the playoffs, though. Yeah.
They look really good everywhere except quarterback. And now Jimmy G's there.
Boom.
Yeah.
Back to last season.
He fixed their biggest problem.
He did.
They were doing this shit, and this is Kyle Shanahan being a fucking boob. He's chasing his goddamn losses. They made
happens.
a terrible decision with that Trey Lance trade. They gave up, what, 2 first-round picks or 3?
I think 3.
Yeah, either way, far too many. Like,
John Lynch should be fired, but he rehired Garoppolo, so he's probably safe.
yeah, he's covering
Yeah.
his ass.
He-
By doing
yeah.
that. So, but yeah,
Shanahan doesn't like it.
no, he doesn't.
He looks the worst.
Yes, he does.
really does.
And especially because he was running Trey Lance so much. He did the same thing with RG3 and ruined his career.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's really fucked up Trey Lance's career, which is a shame because no one wishes ill upon Trey Lance.
It's not his fault.
He's just not better than Jimmy G.
No, he might not be good at all, honestly. But
right. We don't know.
It just Justin Fields isn't either. But yeah, no, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's better with. It just feels right with Jimmy G there. That's where he belongs,
Yeah.
and they're gonna go far. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2 of those. Well, how many wild cards is it? 4?
There's 3.
3? Oh, that's 2 right there. With the Lions and San Fran.
Well, now we're moving. The next 2 teams are in the AFC at the very
Oh
least.
God, help him.
Can I start this one?
Oh, you want to do the
Oh,
intro?
who is it?
Yeah,
Is it who I think it is?
All right, look, fins up, baby. The Dolphins are amazing. They're great. I think I'll tell you my number right now. I'm a 7 to an 8 on the Dolphins, mainly because that receiving core is fuego.
He ain't
That
lying.
receiving core is ridiculous.
He ain't lying though, because I'm right there with you. I give them an 8. Like they're making the playoffs. I see them making the playoffs just within their own division.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like Oh wait, no, Buffalo's there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I forgot about Buffalo.
Speaking of which,
wild card for sure, easy wild
to
card.
me, this week will solidify. Like, so I'll give them a soft 7, leaning 8. But this week will solidify if they're an 8. If they beat the Bills, I mean, I got shit. There ain't nobody got shit to talk about them, but they ain't beating the Bills. So
Nobody.
Josh Allen's playing. Man,
Hellbent.
he beat the defense beat the brakes.
It was beautiful. It was my favorite game. And I watched the Dolphins in Baltimore. And God, I don't know if anybody else watched that game.
I watched the last 5 minutes.
I watched the whole goddamn thing, and I'm like, this was look. Watching that game, I'm like, fucking Baltimore might need to be in the conversation with the Bengals. I'm sorry, Buffalo and KC.
Yeah.
Like they are legit as fuck. Lamar looking like he wants that money. He wants that Deshaun Watson money.
Yeah, and he looked great.
Even though that was one of the best performances from him.
Yep. Even though they lost, he
Did not fucking matter at all.
No.
When you say
goddamn.
Eli's roommate, do you mean Eli Apple?
What?
No, somebody is saying they're like,
Eli Manning.
I'm Eli's roommate and I condone this violence.
Oh, probably Elijah.
Elijah.
Bell's roommate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
good.
So significant. No.
So he co-signed.
Won't cut him.
No,
Already
look,
roasted. But
no,
yeah.
that game was insanity, and I counted them out. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I think-
I counted them out early because they were down, like probably about what
It was like 28
to 7, yeah, and they came back from that shit like a motherfucker, like in the fourth quarter.
To me,
Like when you answer back,
That's
to
my
that
thing.
kind of fucking diversity.
adversity.
This is too diverse.
Way too many colors on the stick. No, when you come back from adversity, to me, that says everything. And they did, man, in a big fucking way. They showed up when they needed to show up.
Keegan, you're also invited to
And
the
that
Sam's
means
couch.
Yes. And that means you're legit in my book.
That's my whole thing. Like,
And like 6 TDs?
whenever you, I mean,
It wasn't pretty, but fuck.
I mean, when
6
you
touchdowns is a lot.
the whole thing for me is when you answer back against a good team, like
Yeah,
like
they're a
wholeheartedly good team.
Yeah.
They're a
They
good
gave you
Not
their
a-
best.
Yeah, not a bad team across the
They
board.
gave you
Baltimore's
everything
defense
they
isn't
had,
bad.
yeah.
Their secondary gets blown, but like they're not.
secondary's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
secondary's
secondary's
not
bad,
good.
but the defense, like they're up in your face a lot.
Yeah,
And
they're a physical team.
They've always been physical, yes.
Offensively, I mean, you've got really. They're blessed up, especially with Lamar being able to actually throw.
Yeah.
Tua, that's some leadership shit.
Yeah.
Right there. So to me, that was
Everybody's bought in over there.
Because I'm like, if I mean, I was in there because Tyreek was talking crazy before the season.
He
He was
always
like,
does.
He was.
I'm ready
And
to
we
stick
didn't
up.
believe a word.
And I didn't
I
believe a
did
word.
not
I said,
at all.
you're in Patty Mahomes syndrome,
Yeah.
withdrawal.
Yeah.
Got to hype up your QB.
But no,
Yeah.
he's backing what he's saying, and it was one of the last TDs, and I was just seeing Tua's precision. I was like, this man is cutting it up right now.
So I make fun of him because of the left-handed thing. 'Cause it's
You hate
weird.
him for that.
I did. Someone flipped it around on YouTube so it looked like he threw with his right.
Yeah.
Sharp. Very sharp. Like he's a good thrower of the football. But the key, it's not even that because we've seen Tua with lesser weapons.
Yeah.
When you have a Waddle and a Hill on
Yeah.
one team, you're going to have to double up on a Hill or you're going to have to double up on a Waddle, which will leave one of them open. And he has a connection with both of them. They both got over 100 yards. In
No.
that
Got
fucking
over
game.
150 yards.
God damn.
Motherfuckers, both like fantasy wise, they were both in the
know.
30+ range.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Whoever
I know
has-
too.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
I have both.
Oh, goddamn you.
I am not buying the Dolphins just yet.
Need one more?
I need one more. I need to see
And it
more.
was definitive.
To me, like I said, if they win, if this is a statement game.
yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah, I could see them. I could see them getting a wild card spot. I get people are hot on
getting
them right
that.
now.
Yeah.
Like, and rightly so because that was incredible. But I want to see more just because. I mean, I don't think one great game erases the underwhelming aspects of Tua that we've seen up until this point.
Yeah.
I just like I've seen one phenomenal game from him, and the rest where I'm like, I don't see anything special about this dude.
But they have a new coach. They legitimately are a
That's
different
True.
team. Yeah.
That's true. They have a
Tyreek
new
Hill.
team.
I think
That's
it was-
why. That's why I'm not like, oh, they trash.
I think they made the right additions because you can't
Yes, they
make
did.
a mediocre quarterback look great
Oh, with those
with
weapons.
those weapons.
Yeah. So I'm like probably like around like a 5 or a 6. If you guys are a 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Still making the
I also
playoffs.
go
Yeah.
like 5, 6, just because it's
Oh, I would
it's,
8,
it's
yeah.
kind of hard to be in that division, and when Buffalo is still there.
Yeah.
God, they're just like they're like fucking villains. Just
No, Buffalo's like Thanos this year. They're just,
literally,
they're just vaporizing.
Josh Allen's
people.
so mad.
he hasn't blinked since last
He's
season.
hurtling players.
That's why they have a chip on their fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
That team has a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
That is scary.
That's like you just like insulted Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
They're just delivering knockout punches to teams, man.
Hey, Elijah, do you want to do an Mexcellence episode? Just throwing that out there in case you're still out here. But yeah, continue.
Speaking of the Dolphins, they play on the 29th when Elijah's in town. They play against the Bungles, the one and only.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're going to want to watch that.
we'll talk about it in a little bit.
I have like a back pocket bet against you, Tommy, and I'm just waiting for like the right
With
game.
who?
With you? No. It's like I'm waiting. I know what the stakes will be.
Oh, you'll bring this to me, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, if you talk to this guy, I'll take the bet. I'm sure.
Well,
No, I need to find the right
The
thing.
right moment.
Yeah.
we may
You
talk
know
about
me
it
well.
later,
He'll know when.
but I mean, I know we've talked about them a bunch, but for me, I can't get over like Josh Allen hurdled the player. Quarterbacks don't go up; they always go down.
I've never seen it before.
Like I mean, he dead ass
I'm
was
sure
like,
it's happened.
Oh, he
but
stiffed armed somebody like in
Yeah.
the Shadow Realm. Who was it on
don't-
the Rams?
I, yeah, no, he dead ass sent them like
Yeah,
the
no, they
guy
were
left the field.
flying.
He just said, "I'm good."
Yeah.
yeah, just
And-
slid.
You know, I don't think Stephon Diggs has ever smiled, so that's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
So it's like the perfect unison of angry, and then it doesn't help that their defense is also mad.
Oh, their defense is legit.
Fucking nightmare.
Hey.
So that's why I want to say, if the Dolphins can even keep a very close game,
That's true, yeah.
like if it's like another situation where it's like a 42-38 where you're looking, and which it will not be that high, not with that defense.
No.
But if it's like a relatively close game like that where it's honestly like I can't fault either team really, like after a certain point you just have talent and that's
Yeah.
what happens.
I only see one team beating them, and that's KC in KC. Like, not in Buffalo. They'll get their ass beat in Buffalo.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
I think
in KC, they,
I think Josh Allen stops being Josh Allen when because he gets too mad. Like it just
and
like
that's
when he
KC.
sees Mahomes,
in
he's
Arrowhead.
just like.
That's In
And-
specifically in Arrowhead. Yeah,
And Mahomes never gets mad. He's like, "Well, I lost the game."
Hello, I'm here. Yeah, I don't know how to can't do the camera boy. Yeah, nothing bothers that guy.
No.
Yeah.
Not even his shitty brother.
I
Yeah,
feel like that one bothers him a little.
I would assume so. It is.
God damn it. Ruining my image.
Last we have our last one-on-one team, but they have had an uphill battle. They beat Sammy's Raiders in the first week by 5 points, and then they lost to Patrick Mahomes in the last
a good
couple
game,
seconds.
though.
It was a really good game. And they were cheering for it in the chat, and it's the San Diego Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. I get it mixed
Trying to
up
find
too,
them.
right?
Yeah.
They
It's
don't
the
belong
Chargers.
there.
Yeah.
California Chargers.
Yeah.
That's it. I like that a lot better. Like, the football team. We'll just say the California Chargers.
The California Car Chargers.
I'm not buying anything the Chargers
Can I
are selling.
can I put like a pi symbol or an infinity number? It's the Chargers.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to this.
They're making the playoffs.
No, they're not.
They're gonna do whatever they
Really?
do.
Nope.
You really hate that coach.
They didn't make it last year. I don't think they'll make it this year.
I think they upgraded enough to make it.
Justin Herbert has fractured cartilage in his chest.
He'll get it fixed.
You expect them
he
to take a
out for a
vacuum
while?
to it or something?
He can do it. He can tough it out, I'm sure.
I don't believe in the problem is like I don't like Cam
I want
Akers. I don't like I mean
Cam Akers is washed this year.
he's really bad.
Yeah.
They're just like they're fine. They're fine. They're not
The Chargers?
the Chargers. They're doing what Chargers do, which is make you be confused. I don't know how you could be a fan. Like
Such a great
the
team.
fan,
I mean,
like that.
great roster, yeah.
Like at the very least, with the Cowboys, I know when I'm depressed. I know I'm constantly in a
They
state
got
of
to give a
depression.
lot of emotion,
The,
right?
the Chargers are like this effervescent state of confusion. I don't know what to expect
I don't
from
think
them.
they're that confusing. They have a crappy coach and who can't galvanize that squad. Talent doesn't matter if you can't galvanize
Oh
shit.
man,
He
Josh
is
is
right.
correcting
Yeah.
Akers is a Ram.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
They got
That's why I
to
always
switch
like the
colors, man. They got to do something.
One of
This
them
is
needs to lose the blue at the end of the day.
Bro, I see blue and yellow. My bad. I was blanking.
Fucking hell, yeah.
I think the Rams have earned those colors. Chargers haven't earned anything.
They won a Super Bowl, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it really takes.
Damn. I was really convinced on that front.
You convinced me. You said it so confidently.
Nah, dude, because I don't usually mess up players, but man, it's just yellow and fucking
I
blue.
mean, Akers is washed. You were right about that. He looks bad.
Well,
The
regardless.
whole team looks bad.
Like, I mean, they're fine to watch. Like, I'm not, like I said, I don't have a point score for this because I feel the same way I feel about the Chargers every year.
yeah.
I do. I feel slightly better about them. Like I said, I think they can make the playoffs.
I mean-
if Herbert's hurt, they can.
No.
Yeah.
I can't think of
I mean, look at their schedule, though. They got to play Jacksonville,
That's
then
an
the
L.
Texans.
No, that's a win. It's a win for them. Yeah.
Then they play the Browns, and then they play the Broncos.
Man, they're smooth sailing. Never mind. I'm a 5. They go to the playoffs, baby.
Yeah, they can handle
Clean
that.
that up.
the Seahawks. Then they go to then they play the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Damn, that schedule.
I'm still not convinced.
Oh,
Then,
wow.
then it gets
Okay.
hard.
Yeah, then they'll. Well,
I'm still not convinced.
they
Man.
can make
Oh, they actually kinda- okay,
it
yeah,
gets
no,
a little tough. Oh, that's a win. All the rest of them look like wins. So, yeah.
I'm still not convinced because I don't know if Herbert's going to be playing.
That's true. That makes a big difference.
Yeah. I can't think of a team with a quarterback.
Well, I think you're missing
Josh,
a
man,
team.
who's your all's backup?
No, it's not our last team.
Huh?
This isn't our last team.
No, I feel like he's missing a team on that list.
We can go over that after the last team.
But
Gotcha.
like, I mean, I can't think of a team with a quarterback who's that good that's underperformed that much.
They've done that. They did that with Phillip Rivers, though.
Justin Herbert's
Damian
better.
Thomas.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
come
that's true.
on.
And then Justin Herbert, I think, is better than Philip Rivers.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. So I do not. I'm not buying.
I don't blame him for it. Like, I don't fault you at all. I can't fault any of you.
Yeah, and
I just think they can. If Herbert's okay, they can squeak out.
And they have a
playoff
coach
spot.
who's very much, oh, look at me, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
And
I
I
sent you a whole. Well, I didn't see the article. I figured I
Elijah,
wouldn't bother.
all right,
Yeah.
real quick. I need to answer this question.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah.
donate 5 subs. Like, if you can tell me what's the big deal about sports. Tribalism, it brings people together. You
Yeah,
get to
people that
like.
should not be together.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're not helping me.
No, like no, in a good way. Like people who regularly wouldn't be.
Oh yeah, like when you, I
Talking
mean,
or
like look
laughing
at
or
the
enjoying the
Alabama
moment.
football team. They don't think about racism when
No,
like,
dead. No,
Dead serious, yeah.
the biggest thing about football is that's the one place where I truly, like, one of those few places where I truly feel like color goes out the window for
Most everything
for a
does,
fair
yeah.
bit of like just when you're
About
watching a
2.5
sport,
hours.
you're just like, fuck it, I don't like that color
give
of
a-
team.
Are you with
Not
me on
people.
hating them? Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
then let's do it. That's what it is.
And then also
it brings people together.
does.
You get to feel emotions because it's a real life physical storyline that's earned, as opposed to like a movie where it's just like you knew this was building this way. You legitimately don't know what's going to happen, and that's how you like. Stories like the Bengals are so impactful. We didn't know what was going to happen. I think we picked against them every game until the Super
You guys
Bowl.
did.
I finally picked them for the Super Bowl and they let me down. So
that's what happens. But no,
But you get a Steelers fan, right?
yeah, because they kept proving me wrong throughout the playoffs. It's like, man, they keep lucking out and winning, and then it was like, fuck it, they'll do it in the Super Bowl too, and they didn't because they're a bad team.
And then I
They
also
made the
think
Super
that it's like
Bowl.
the depth that you want to go into it. Like, now I won't even say sports in general because I think every sport is a little bit different in how you enjoy it. Personally, as you can tell, we're big football fans. Basketball has too many damn games.
Yeah.
It
I don't
does.
like a lot of
Baseball
games.
has too many damn
Baseball's same,
games.
yeah.
Hockey has too many games.
Well, no, hockey's dope because it's just fighting on ice. But when it comes to football, and I mean, of course, if you and then a lot of us have played it before too, right?
Yeah.
So like we have a fundamental level of like understanding that we grew up with that you get to extend because there's a certain part where you don't get to do it anymore. So your love just translate into being able to view it and watch it. Yeah. And if depending on how much depth you want to get into it, you can either be someone who's like, I just like to watch a certain team, or you can get all the way down into it and there's a bunch of actual like very intricate statistics and analysis that can be brought
fun.
up based on the yards and variables of
And plus
consideration. It's pretty cool.
Fantasy, which is very fun, and we like that, and that requires football to happen. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's another form of entertainment that you can choose to indulge in. And I really agree with Marcus's point that, you don't know what's going to happen. Like the upsets are so exciting because we have no idea.
Yeah, comes out of nowhere.
No one's gonna spoil the outcome of a football game for you, and it's also like it keeps. Every season there is a new storyline to get invested in. That's the main reason I got into sports. Like, and I didn't really get into sports that much until like 4 or 5 years ago. I was sick of Marvel shit.
That's such a Gertz thing.
I was so sick of it. I was
Dude,
like,
I'm sick of Marvel shit
Well,
too, though.
yeah, but still.
it's like it was the only thing people were talking about in entertainment. I was like, I need another nerd venue. So I started following football and basketball.
There you go.
And
And,
here
you know-
we are.
Elijah, that's not what we said. You took that the wrong. TJ basically said we're old as fuck, and so we want to live out my glory days through other sweaty men.
He's afraid of getting old.
The fuck you mean? First of all, nigga, we the same goddamn age. We not even that far off. And now you picked a fight with the one person who's usually on your side. Don't test me. Now, first of all, I'm glorious even back in the day and even better now. I don't need to vicariously live through any nigga. But I'll tell you right now that the sports are actually very viable for being able to, experience something that isn't written out, isn't overplayed. Like it's
simple.
It's simple. It's simple. It has complexities of like the characters you have, and ultimately, dude, you get to like vibe with a group of people that otherwise, like if you were to go into a bar and you didn't know anybody, but it were a bar and you
easy
had
connecting,
fans.
yeah.
Shoot, when we were out at
Tramps.
Tramps, that random dude came up and started talking to us
He was
over
a
that
Titans
table, and it was a
fan. I had to
Titans
leave.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it brings camaraderie together. It's a dope ass time, but don't get it twisted.
Like, hey.
You don't vicariously live through anybody.
Look, all I have to do is if I'm in a Houston on business, Astros bar, walk in with this. Friends, instantly.
Man, football's gotten me out of tickets when I played in high school.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, and another thing to me, it's strategic. It's like two people playing like war, basically, with a ball. Like,
I mean-
you have to come up with plays. You have to think of what they might do. It's like a chess match sometimes.
And also, people who watch sports wear deodorant. People at anime and video game conventions don't.
Also, there's like, what is it?
true.
Beer and food at places are dope too.
Everything's
sports is dope.
See an
fun.
anime happy hour? No, shut up. You have not seen that. 'cause
let's-
it's not
Does
real.
are there wing bars dedicated to anime? I don't think there is.
and like here's a weird thing that you might like enjoy they really are the pinnacle of human fitness in a lot of ways, where it's just
True.
like it's one thing to run
impressive.
a 4.8 40. It's another thing to weigh 350 pounds while
Yeah.
you're running that 40.
And they can do it. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like watch. I remember that like a 76-yard touchdown run Derrick Henry had last year. It
Yeah.
was against the Bills. I was like, that might be the most physically impressive thing I've ever seen.
I remember seeing Jadeveon Clowney run down a wide receiver. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Like we don't get it twisted. We don't avoid when it comes up, we have fluid conversations about the negative aspects with football because there are plenty of
There's tons of them.
There's a lot of
yeah.
complexities that as with any topic.
Yeah.
But ultimately, dude, it just brings a bunch of people together. And I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. You said deodorant, man. You said venues.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that means sports got women too. So it's pretty great across the board.
And that's how me and my dad connected, was football. Does that bother you, Elijah? That me and my dead father connected with football? That's what brought us together. So you're saying that's a bad thing, Elijah? I thought I knew you, and I don't. I don't think I want to see him when he comes down. If that's what he believes, Jesus, Elijah.
We'll take those 4 subs now.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta convince somebody to like sports, man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, you can like more than one thing. That's my whole thing.
can.
I like music. I like music. I like.
Gertz doesn't, but that's cool.
I like music. I like sports. I like what is it? I like anime. I love.
We literally love
It's like a lot of.
Yeah.
I like candles. Go
I
figure.
love.
You know,
Sammy, we like candles.
Yeah.
because we're interesting people. We're not one-dimensional. Like Elijah asked,
I'm telling you, challenge
he's a
yourself.
paper doll, one-dimensional.
this bitch. This fucking bitch.
Who?
I just watched 90 seconds of ads, so I didn't hear shit.
I'll send.
Oh no, go back.
He can.
Go back, because he definitely said Gertz made good points.
He did say that way up the line.
Yeah, he did. So he owes you
No,
subs.
Sammy, make a cut of this and send it to his ass. We'll play it on the screens when he's here on repeat.
Yeah.
You'll hear it. Don't worry, you'll hear it.
Next to ESPN highlights.
And a bunch of Buffalo Wild Wing commercials.
Yeah.
And I actually, because
I tried the sauce, by the way.
Before we get to our last team, I actually think that's an interesting topic that we can talk about sometime. Is like
What?
how, like, if someone's not into sports, but they don't have like the exposure to it, maybe
Right.
just as in a parallel track. How do you introduce somebody to a
Don't.
sport?
They have to
Like,
come to it themselves. I feel.
With nerds, memes. I'm not kidding. Sports memes are hilarious.
Sports are
They're
so
great.
funny.
They're
Yeah.
really
I mean, the
great.
Chargers, man, they released their entire schedule as an anime. Like, it was hilarious.
Dude, like the NFL and NBA subreddits, funniest subreddits I look
Really?
at. Oh my God, they're so funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're
to try
hilarious.
those.
The NBA subreddit in particular. Like
Yeah.
when
So we
Kyrie
got the James Harden.
Yeah.
thing.
and when Kyrie Irving was like posting Instagram videos of Alex Jones like a week ago, and someone was like, like mid-season Kyrie is here. Shit like that. Oh God, it's so
Make sure
funny.
the volume's down. We'll get copyright clapped.
Oh no, yeah, the volume is down. But yeah, look, see, dude, Elijah, they put anime into football.
They
Yeah.
just have fun with it.
Aren't there animes that are about football?
Yeah, not about
Yes.
the NFL.
Not about the NFL.
No, I'm just meaning the sport of football.
I Shield
yeah.
21.
Yeah.
And this is a crappy football team that did this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, no. They're not crappy.
they're in
Oh, and see, they're making fun
They're
of
making fun of other teams.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely need to make fun of that one.
Yes.
charge.
That is hilarious, though.
Oh, they could take they could take that one back to
I didn't know they did that joke about, oh, that was good.
the deletion.
That was, this is my first time seeing this.
You've never seen it? Oh, dude, they cloud on every.
Oh, damn.
This is hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah.
Man, we should have done this when we did the show in August, I think.
I want a whole show of this now.
I mean, it's the NFL. You watch this.
The NFL is essentially an anime.
Yeah.
The quarterback carousel, over there,
That's funny. That's clever.
burning the draft
That's
picks.
great.
No, but you get but
Yeah.
I think I'm good. But like it's just man, they have fun with it. It's stupid. That's actually a great point. I forgot. NFL memes are hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
Because they'll put so much, like, look how much they put a lot of money
They
to
do.
make
Yeah.
stupid shit.
Yeah, they should put more money into finding a new coach. But I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep dunking on the Chargers. They deserve it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's not their fault they hired it. He conned them like he conned everybody else. They're just con artists, some coaches, and that's him.
People were hyping up the Chargers
Like Nathaniel Hackett.
crazy. Well, yeah,
They're still hyping up the Chargers. They were on this list.
I know.
Do we have a take a lap section here?
Yes.
Nobody claimed Nathaniel Hackett. He's mine. I watched that game, so yeah.
That's true. It
But
was,
actually-
it was against your team that you did not pick.
It was the right choice.
Yo, Tommy, I actually want you to kick us off this next one.
What?
So for our last team,
Buying the hype.
buying the hype,
Okay.
and now it's come on, it should be one that you know that like we haven't talked about yet.
AFC South team.
No,
No.
it's an NFC team and it's NFC East.
That's the team I was talking about.
It's
Yes.
Go ahead, lead us
The
in.
Eagles?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
thought I was talking about the commies? Nigga, get out of here. But
We're talking about the Cowboys. You are a fan.
I trust the rush, but I need at least 7 more weeks of performance.
The rush has expired.
He's not going to be there 7 weeks, but yeah, go.
He
No,
should
no,
be.
I meant I need 7 weeks of Cowboys performance before I can ever say a single
Well, no,
positive.
because see, here's the thing, TJ. They could be doing great, but it doesn't matter. Not when you got the hurt on
Gosh,
the other end.
I don't know how you see the Chargers taking the division when you just lost to the Chiefs, but go on.
Has he seen his division?
I mean, his
That
division.
division's tough, man.
Telling you,
It's
it's
not
the
as scary
copium
as I
really
thought it
coming
was
in
gonna be.
strong.
It's not.
Yeah.
I going into this season, I was like, that division might be real, but now I'm like, nah.
No, the Chiefs got it though.
The Chiefs got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, yeah, they'll make the play. You'll make the playoffs,
No,
Josh.
they
man.
won't. But that's fine.
But yeah, no, them Eagles though.
Oh yeah, the Eagles.
I've been a
look legit.
fan of Jalen Hurts since Alabama. I love him because he loves football. Heart of Rocky. Remember I said the heart, you got to have a heart of Rocky. He's no nonsense. Like, he has a killer instinct.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about his opponent. He just wants to beat them, and I love that. That's what I want my quarterback to have. I thought Sizzling Joe Burrow had it, but no, he's lukewarm now. But like,
He's got lung cancer.
cigars, don't smoke and be athletes, kids. But yeah, no, like, it's coming together. They got A.J. Brown, who, I mean, he contributed, but he wasn't the star.
Yeah.
Like, he was dishing it out to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they're 2 receivers with 100-yard games.
And they run the air out of the ball.
Yes.
That's what I like about them.
I love it.
They run the ball like crazy, and by running the ball that much, they open up the pass.
Baltimore style.
Yeah. So I think they're very legit. I don't know. I still think I have the Bucks winning the NFC, but I think the Eagles are a close second.
They're ranked ahead of the Bucks in certain power rankings right now.
can
I
see
believe
that.
it.
That was a hell of a performance.
Yeah. Wait,
Because Slay's like killing. He
Slay-
killed it against the
He's
fucking
always
Vikings.
been good. Yeah. Get a player out of Detroit, and they just do wonders. You just got to free them.
My whole thing with them is, I mean, if it pays off this season, I think the Eagles are probably the best representation of how you do a rebuild.
Hell
yeah.
Quiet rebuild.
Very quiet.
Super quiet.
Didn't completely suck while
Yeah.
they were doing it, but they just made the moves they needed to, and like it was. And the worst part was, even at the end of the last season, you'd be like, "Wait, time out. When did the Eagles get good?" Like you lose, like
yeah.
you just surprising
Quiet. They've been sneaking up.
Yep.
because they make the movements that they need and they keep it going.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they got a good quarterback.
Yeah. And I can't believe what I'm saying is I like their coach.
Sirianni.
Sirianni.
Okay.
He's such a soft-spoken weirdo, but
That's how you win.
apparently what he does like resonates with players because
They make so much fun of him on the Pat McAfee show.
I know they do.
We didn't have time to put in the Kobayashi method.
Did you just say Pat McAfee?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Calls, yeah.
Wait, my favorite thing is like, oh, did you talk to Tomlin? Like, Tomlin didn't want to talk to me, and I think he started clowning on me because he was like, "Who's this asshole?"
That's it. That's the key. Remember, we thought it was young coaches. You got to get a young coach, a Madden era coach. And we know clock management, unlike Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, yeah, you want a young coach. That was the trend. And now the trend is a weird coach. So you want a young weirdo coach.
Like-
if they look like Logic, even better.
Well, I like coaches that have personality, so you can actually know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like sometimes I'm like, who, like, dead ass. Who we just talked about them.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Who? No, what time out? I forgot which team we're talking about. I was like, we literally.
They got to have a
No, not
trademark.
the Eagles. Before we were literally like, who's their coach?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Oh,
The Chargers,
No, we know
Oh,
the
yeah,
Chargers.
unfortunately.
Dolphins. No, we know him. That's
The
Logic.
Eagles.
the Saints. No,
Saints was the one.
We don't know. We don't know
Who's
any
the
of those.
Saints coach? Fuck,
don't know, I don't
dude.
know.
I was like,
The Dolphins.
Dennis
real,
Allen?
The Dolphins coach real name I think is Mike McDaniel.
Is that it? Yes, it is Mike McDaniel.
But I like calling him
Dennis
Mike.
Allen is the
Yeah, Dennis
Saint.
Allen.
Yeah.
who the fuck is that? Okay.
don't
He was
know.
their OC for a while.
Oh, he was the.
But-
you didn't help. He was the head coach of the Raiders.
He's dead to me. He got left off a bus and fucking, I want to say SoCal.
Oh,
He was USC. He was so bad that they
yeah.
left
He was so bad. He literally coached their team to get to the playoffs
they did to them
with
after that.
all their with everything that fell apart.
That's the Raiders
That's
fan
a
energy. We
Raiders
sat
fan.
here and we were like,
That's a
"Who's the
Raiders
Saints
fan.
head coach?" And he
The
knew.
whole time. He knew the whole goddamn time.
for us, but he's dead to me.
They forget their names once they leave.
You know how many fucking coaches we've had in the last 20 years?
I remember all of them. Yeah, it was a lot. We know one specific.
Dante Culpepper was quarterback for us at one point.
We're not talking about your
Culpepper's a
quarterback. We're
legend.
talking about your coaches, and you defended Chucky, but that's a different story.
But straight up, like, I mean, I really have no faults against the Eagles at the moment. It's very scary to have them in the
Oh,
division.
man.
I didn't defend you.
They're making the playoffs.
I have to be neutral, but I definitely think
Oh,
they're
you
making
know
playoffs.
that.
I think they're
Don't
winning
lie
the
to yourself.
division.
Oh,
I picked them.
easy.
I picked them to win the division before they even
did.
touched the field.
Same.
Yeah.
They didn't have a high bar to reach.
Yeah.
But the NFC East is not the joke that we thought it was, for sure.
New York is the only other challenge they have, and that bubble will pop here pretty soon.
I mean,
Hey,
the
man.
Cowboys' defense is
The
still
Cowboys,
legit.
because let me tell you,
but
when we
they
get to
put-
take,
they can't handle that shit. What
I know
the
what you
Eagles
got.
edition out, your defense can't handle. They can stop a little of it. That's out of their element. A mobile quarterback who can throw in a good run game.
Micah can catch him. That's not a problem.
He's gonna get tired. He's one guy.
He is gonna get
Where's
tired.
Van Der Esch? Is he still on the team?
He's still
Vander,
there.
yeah.
he did pretty good.
I
too.
saw them selling
He
his
actually
jerseys.
did well last week.
They were selling his jerseys were on clearance at TJ Maxx. So I don't know what that said. He was like,
I mean, it still belongs there. He has a couple more games before they can get back to the inoculant section. But no, I mean, straight up. I mean, we're not there yet, but. And I'll talk a bit more on my team when we get there, but the Eagles are making the division real tough.
I'm going to give them an 8.
It's not tough. It's over.
I'm giving them a 9.
They're a 10 for me.
Yeah.
That's a done deal. I would bet everything.
10, that's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, no. I don't want that.
I can see them making the NFC Championship.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So,
So that's a
9?
9.
And possibly
8 or
making the
9.
Super Bowl.
I do like the meme that I saw, though, going back to funny memes, that the world can't handle a Buffalo versus Philadelphia Super Bowl.
That cracked me up. Dude, I was like,
That's what I want so bad. The world will end.
Yeah. Fucking other countries would be like, no, sorry, America, we have to intervene. We can't allow
Fucking hell.
UN peacekeepers would march on the field.
Whoever the riot squad is for Buffalo and Philly, be on standby in
the
both
city.
cities.
What city would it be in if it's like in another? It's going to a
It
neutral
doesn't
city for
matter.
destruction.
Because it'll resonate with the fans throughout the country, so there will be small riots probably everywhere.
pocket riots.
Pocket riots, yeah.
What city is the Super Bowl in this year?
I think it's in Arizona.
So, like, you remember the end of the original Kingsman?
It's already a desert. It'll just be
That's what
more of a
it'll-
wasteland.
That's what it'll be like, the end of Kingsman.
Oh.
When Samuel L. Jackson presses the button and everybody goes ape shit.
That's what I feel like, man.
Yeah.
It'll be like the church fight.
Oh, God. Only if Philly wins.
yeah.
Only if Philly wins will it be like
Someone eating shit off the ground in the
someone will
background.
eat the head of a decapitated horse. It'll be
It's at
worse.
SoFi. It's in Vegas.
Oh, dear God, no. These are in time. Oh, no, it's L.A.
Oh,
sorry.
thank the Lord.
Woo.
No, like literally, yeah.
I was about to be like,
triangulate the perfect structure.
Yeah, I'm going to say everybody
Does
fill out their will and testament now.
Does everybody have a fallout shelter? They lock themselves in that shit. Holy
Like,
shit.
why are Raiders fans here?
Oh, my God.
So this is how The Walking Dead happened.
Take the Eagles and the Bills and send them to the Raiders.
all look like World War Z. Just
Yeah,
waves.
just walls of people.
So I'm looking at the Super Bowl information from last year. It is in Arizona this year, wherever the fucking Cardinals
Oh,
play.
that'll be fine.
Okay, yeah.
It's nothing but old people there and Kyler Murray.
Yeah, what up, fam? I'm just here playing Modern Warfare.
Oh, dude.
Can it be in Las Vegas this year?
I wish to God it was.
Yeah, craziness, and there'll be some Raiders fans there to slap Kyler Murray again.
Just at this point, fuck it. You know, let it be that party at the end of the Matrix. We're all gonna die. So hey,
Fuck it.
yeah, that's what that means if that happens.
All right, Tommy, did any team get left out?
No, you covered them all.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're on to your segment. Tommy is eating. What did you want to confess to the tramp table here today?
All right, slut table. Here's the deal. I was wrong about some things, and I want to make amends. I want to apologize.
I'm gonna clip the shit out of it.
No, I'm
I'm
serious.
gonna play it on. I'm gonna have that be chopped and screwed. It's gonna be me and Gertz's alarm clock. I was wrong.
I was wrong about a few things.
A lot of
One,
things.
we talked about the Dolphins.
Uh-huh.
I was wrong.
Okay.
That freakish lefty is good. And I think he can really be something.
They're treating left-handed people like mutants.
He's abnormal. And that's fine. Good for him, because he's done well.
Tommy, your ideal X-Men is like, oh man, my power's just left-handed.
Look, it's no surprise that he beat adversity, because he has adversity every day of his life as a lefty quarterback in the NFL.
And the team never believed in him.
They should hoist him up on their shoulders like Rudy. He's the new Rudy.
They tried to trade him for like 3 years straight.
But Logic came in, and he's weird as fuck, too. I think he admitted, like, he didn't shower when he was with San Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weird motherfucker, but he's a genius. He's a little football genius. I know he's never played the game a day in his life, but he knows it, and he takes risks. He's got a little Bruce Arians in him. That team is good. Tua is good, and I think the team will go far.
Damn, why do you feel like you died?
And I apologize to me saying otherwise. This one's personally to you, sir. This
yeah?
next one.
Yeah.
I apologize. The Bengals are pure garbage. And I talk about how fugazi Tennessee is, and they are. They really are. But the Bengals got a little fugazi. They got a little cubic zirconium in them, too. Joe Burrow doesn't deserve to wear a turtleneck ever again. Because only cool people wear turtlenecks.
No,
He's not cool.
it's not him.
Fuck it. No, he's not
he's
doing
part
great.
of the problem.
No, I don't.
He wanted
I won't-
contact.
What?
I will not cut him all the slack because he wasn't like. I mean,
He looks like he don't love football.
No,
He does not look like he loves football, TJ.
you're not allowed to say that.
I don't throw it around lightly. I don't throw it around lightly. He does not look like he loves football right now. Maybe that'll change. But
Well,
right
I mean,
now,
if he's eating grass every play, I wouldn't like football either.
He wanted it. He called it. So they're giving him what he wanted.
He did say, "I like the hurt."
Yeah.
and he's
Aren't they on like track to like 100 sacks?
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be a
100.
record, right?
Oh, it will be.
Oh,
it will
Jesus.
be. He holds on to the ball too long. And I even said in our group chat, I see why he likes the contact. That's the only way he's moving the ball up the field on these late hits. Because he looks like shit.
Can I just say, I hate that stupid late hit, unnecessary roughness shit. Like, there's some
Got to
of them
protect the
where
quarterback.
nigga signed up to play too. Anybody else, like, there was a slide where he needed to be touched. He was mid movement. What can you do when the quarterback starts to slide and you're already mid movement?
Yeah.
Move your body in midair. What the fuck do you do?
Sure.
He's going to get calls like that all the time
Yeah.
because people want him to be the face of the league. He's not going to be because the Bengals are terrible.
I believe it. I now believe it.
I just treat this like a hyperbolic time chamber instance. Like, he's going to come out, be on another team, and be way better.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be here in like 2 years.
He's going to end up like Andrew Luck. He's going to get there
At this
faster.
He might.
pace.
You damn right,
He's gonna
yeah.
get there
If he keeps on
faster.
getting hit,
He's getting hit more than Andrew Luck did.
Yeah, Andrew Luck got hit a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Yeah. My last one. I guess this is sort of directed to you too. And I'm not going all in on this one, but the needle has moved a notch.
Yeah.
Just a notch. Trevor Lawrence might be mediocre at football.
Trevor Lawrence is good.
He might be mediocre.
He is good.
Nah, he might be.
I-
He might be at Ryan Tannehill level.
I understand because I agree with you on this. His face just makes you angry. Like,
The hair makes me angry too.
I
Cut
like-
that shit. Fucking long hair. Goddamn hippies.
I mean, yeah, I his face makes me angry.
Yeah,
'Cause
his voice makes me angry.
he looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
He does.
and that frustrates
with
me.
the voice of Kyler Murray.
you're not
But-
wrong.
Yeah.
He's easily the best quarterback of that draft class. Like,
No.
Who's better than him in that draft class?
All of them.
Name him.
Davis Mills on paper. He's
Oh my
fucking
God! No,
terrible.
he's not.
Davis Mills is from the year after Joe
No,
Burrow.
same draft.
I'm not sure that's
Last
true.
season, yeah.
He's not Joe
Well,
Burrow.
not last. No,
yeah, Joe
we're
Burrow
talking
played
about
two.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is also like
Yeah.
not from last season.
He
He played 2 seasons, didn't he?
No,
No, last season
With
was his rookie season.
Oh, all right, you're right.
Young Herb, yeah. Great way to kick it off.
'Cause, I mean, who else was in his draft class? There was Justin Fields,
Mac Jones.
Trey Lance, Mac Jones.
Justin Fields doesn't look terrible,
Justin
but
Fields
he's
just- I
stuck.
feel he's just stuck in Chicago.
Yeah, he's not good. Did you hear what he said
He looked
about
bad.
his own fan base? Oh,
I mean, yeah, they're the Bears. So what do you say?
Well, no. Well, they were upset that they lost. And he said it doesn't matter what they think. They don't put in the work.
I mean, that's
Which
kind of
true, but
fair.
you don't say that to
No,
the
Bears fans
not
put
to
in the
Chicago
work.
fans. Yeah, they've been there longer than him.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
he really isn't that good. Like he's the second worst quarterback in the league behind Davis Mills. So,
Also, time out. They get mad and they don't put in the work. Neither do you, nigga. You lost. Shut up.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm like,
Clearly, you're not putting in enough work.
work harder.
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
Because he's like, oh, they didn't put in the work. They paid money to come watch
I don't
you.
like these spoiled ass quarterbacks that come from schools that just
Yeah.
perpetually win, like
Yeah.
a Trevor Lawrence
He hasn't said anything like that.
or
though.
Justin.
Yeah, that's why
Fields.
Patrick Mahomes is so humble because he came from.
Yeah, you got to be humble. He's the most successful out of pretty much the last few first round picks of the last few years. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, he's mediocre. Maybe he might be a good backup.
God.
Might have a Ryan Fitzpatrick type career. If so, good for him. But he's got to cut that goddamn hair. But I was also right about a lot of shit. The Titans suck ass, and I cannot wait for you to just rock that goddamn shirt. It's gonna be
It was
glorious.
sweet while it lasted.
It was gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be great, TJ. You can't wait, right? Did I make bets with any other you motherfuckers about the Titans? Because you love to take them. You learned your lesson.
I did.
No, I didn't.
You haven't attempted yet. He keeps doing it. And
I took Jacksonville, so
they'll win the AFC South with a 9-8 record. Maybe. Might be an 8-9. But you know.
I was right about the Titans last season and the
No, you
regular.
weren't. You lost that bet too.
The regular season.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
I told you they were going to win the AFC or like be the best team in the AFC, in which they were in the regular season.
Vrabel's brain is a marshmallow. he can't comprehend the playoffs.
He looks like he's gained weight. I saw
In his head, yeah.
I saw Vrabel on the sideline. I was like, dude, he looks fat this
It's
year.
like Matt Rule. But yeah, I was right about something else too. But the only thing I'm happy I was right about is that the Titans will implode and be one of the worst teams in the AFC South.
Are you
Holy
wrong
shit.
about the Titans?
No. Anybody want to bet on that?
No, I
Anything?
mean, sorry.
Oh.
Dick, stop.
Not you. No,
I was like, I refuse.
I know. I'm sorry. I looked at you.
Never again.
Respect
Sorry,
you, 'cause
I'm
you
sorry.
get it.
I got distracted because you were still talking about the Titans, but it was in the chat. Are you wrong about Kyler being okay?
No, he's frail. He just is. He lucked he made. Look, how many times has he done that scramble shit at the end of a game?
Well, he should be doing that every game.
He does, and he usually doesn't make it. And this time he just did. It's gonna happen every now and again, until he gets hurt and he's out for half the season, which he's on schedule for. I don't hope it happens to his little ass, but fuck, man. Play baseball, dude. Like, this is a contact sport is not for him, you know? It just isn't. But yeah, no, that's all. A few apologies.
Okay.
Actually, like 2.5.
Well, you're going to start us off.
Okay.
Who was the most trash for you this week?
Nathaniel Hackett.
That's a good one.
Like, fuck, man.
He should be
He's
fired.
one of right now.
Yeah.
Like, I've never said that about any. I had David Culley last season, who had never coached a game a day in his life, and he did better than Nathaniel Hackett. That was a shit show, man. That was embarrassing to watch because
Yeah.
Russell looks terrible. That team is not going to win a lot of games. Like, they're not going to be good.
Why isn't Russ running? Like,
He looks just shot. He looks like he's not comfortable.
Yeah.
They started to get a rhythm at the end of the game, but it was 9-6 for the majority of that game to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then, Davis Mills had to Davis Mill, and they started to get their rhythm about him, and they, scored an extra touchdown to make it 13-9, and that was the game. But Nathaniel Hackett gave that game to the Houston Texans on a silver fucking platter. But Texans being the Texans, they can't handle that. The clock management was horrendous. The
It's
fucking
very
audience,
weak.
yeah, the crowd was doing the countdown for him because he kept getting delay of games. He kept spending timeouts unnecessarily because he didn't know what play to get off. He did that field goal shit again.
Yep.
It was about to do it, then pulled him back, and it was a fucking mess. It was
Yeah.
terrible. And the fact that the Texans lost that game they're trash. Bryce Young, let's go. Tank the rest of this shit. But they are not a threat in that division at all.
The Texans?
No, Broncos.
No.
Yeah.
Sam was
Texas
super,
might actually be in the mix of
I was
that
about to say,
division.
Sam was super right about the Broncos.
Yeah.
I've never said this before, but after that first game, like that coach's first game, I was like, I would fire him
Right now.
I would fire him tonight. Like,
No,
he-
I mean,
Yeah.
we came in, and I was like, even when I was watching that fucking game, I was like,
I wouldn't let him in the locker room.
Oh,
what, you?
fuck no.
I was like,
They gave him a game ball last week.
Oh my god.
Russell did. Yeah, that'll get you the team, Russ. Jeez.
like, what is he doing? What is he doing out there?
Yeah, like that was
He doesn't know.
unacceptable. Yeah, he has no clue.
He looks clueless, man. And I mean, like, literally clueless.
Yeah.
Like if it was a Disney movie and a kid transformed into an adult and became a coach of a NFL football team.
Yeah.
Oh, so we
That's
haven't
what
hit.
it would look like.
So
Big.
we've hit
Yeah.
the first 2 games.
Tom
and we haven't
Hanks
hit
is
the.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When we get to the crew of the season, like he'll figure it out. Because time's running out.
He will if this shit happens what happened last game, again, he's fired.
Oh, yeah.
They will fire him immediately.
Because this set
I've
of
never seen
owners-
worse.
These owners didn't hire him.
No, they didn't. That's the Waltons.
Yeah.
They know business.
So
Hey, Elijah, give me a verb. Who's the what in sports history?
gotta stop entertaining
Who's the
this
athlete
motherfucker.
in sports history? I don't know what he means.
Yeah, no, stop entertaining him.
Yeah. Ignore Elijah. You on silent, Elijah.
I just want to know what verb he meant. That's it. But no, to go back to the Broncos are not intimidating.
No.
They're probably going to finish with a 500 record at the end of the
Yeah,
season.
8-9. Well, no, you can't really go exactly 500 anymore.
you go
right?
8-8-1.
Yep. That you can.
Yeah.
Texans might. No, they won't. Lucky to win 3 games.
Dude, I don't know that. Like every time I open the sports app, I'm like, damn, there's like 4 games that are ties right now. I mean, they don't all end in ties,
Right.
but yeah.
Ties can help or hurt at the end of a season. You know about that.
Oh yes, I do.
But yeah, no, look, Nathaniel Hackett's my pick. I hope somebody picks another quarterback,
Oh,
a specific quarterback it happens to be in my division.
oh, it happens to be in your division.
Yeah, shit. Everyone thought he might be good, but he's totally washed.
Oh,
I have one.
That's-
I know which one you're talking.
Yeah.
Or
Keep-
maybe Is it about a team that I'm resonating with? That I resonate?
Well, you like the running back of that team.
Yep.
Typically.
Yep. That's mine.
Not this.
Oh,
week.
can I go next?
Yeah, please.
Matt Ryan sucks. Absolutely garbage.
Damn, he is
absolutely
bad.
garbage.
Yeah.
3 interceptions.
He is
Jonathan
bad.
Taylor. You have the best running back who's not injured.
14 yards was it? Something like that. It
You
was
can't figure it out.
terrible.
You lost one receiver. You did not lose your team.
Yeah.
You didn't lose every body.
When you make Carson Wentz look good, you fucked up, man.
No, that's what
That's the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's actually worrisome because I'm sitting there and I was like, first of all, the Colts, stop aiming old. Get a young cat.
Frank Reich has got to be done.
Like,
with this, right?
Yeah, after this, Frank.
Fucking
gotta be
get
done.
a young person to do
Coach
this.
and the quarterback your team.
Sorry, I'm really distracted by apparently Elijah's dad played in the
Oh, dear
NFL.
God, man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I'm done now. But apparently, Elijah's stepdad is Vegas Ferguson that played for the Patriots and the Browns and the
Oh, no.
Oilers. Yeah,
That might
he has a
be why he
Wikipedia
hates
page.
Sports. We won't get into that. That sounds deep.
But nah, it's embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Like, from a quarterback perspective,
Yeah.
like you
That's
invest.
really embarrassing.
You have the pieces.
Yep.
The Colts are on paper a great team. Defensively, they could show out.
Culture. Yeah.
Good culture, good coach. Like, I don't
Jonathan
know
Taylor's
why they
doing
keep
great
on
things, yeah.
fucking over this quarterback position. And I was not bought in on Matt Ryan before.
Yeah.
I did not understand why
I
that
thought
was
it was a good fit.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
I'm shocked by this.
No, the reason why, because I was like, look, he might be a good fit, but the motherfucker was from Atlanta too.
Yeah.
And he wasn't showing out there. It wasn't
Yeah.
they tried this shit before. Carson Wentz wasn't working out with the Eagles, and they tried it.
Phillip Rivers before that.
Phillip Rivers wasn't working out, and they tried it.
At least he got them to the playoffs, didn't he?
But
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers, Phillip Rivers was the best fit out of all of them.
He was like Ben Roethlisberger that season.
Yeah.
And
though.
then,
Like, he
but
was
Matt
bad.
Ryan I never felt was the answer. And for some godforsaken reason, they refused to aim young at quarterback.
Fucking put in Sam Ellinger. Fuck it. Give the kid a shot. He's young at least. God damn.
And at the very least,
can't do
fucking
worse.
can throw a ball to
No.
receivers. I literally they're down. They were down Petterman Jr. last week. And like, I had filled in with the only main player who had been in the same rotation with Petterman. So basically, like, think of it like the third, like maybe a second, third string dude who got elevated to first. Not one target until the end of the game.
Yeah.
And he had 2 targets. And I'm like, the literal only receiver that's lingering from the same receiving set that you normally use for your first team.
Yeah.
You're not tossing him the ball. I was watching and I was like, what's going on? I can never blame Jonathan Taylor. I refuse to.
No.
There's no way in
You know
hell.
the key to winning against the Colts? If you shut down Jonathan Taylor, you won the game. Literally, if you look at any stat of the game they lost,
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor doesn't get over like 50 or 60 yards.
And it's like Nyheim Hines was like, is also a great running
He's
back.
really, that's a good tandem.
Like, it's a great tandem because they fill at each other's slots, but you can't just keep checking down all game. Like, it was pathetic.
I don't think he could throw any farther than like 30 yards, maybe.
He can't, and I don't understand why. I do not understand why it was priority.
They
Do not
gotta-
understand. Like, they
gotta do
They've got to
something.
figure it out, and I
Yeah.
hope that they don't give this. If another piss poor performance comes out of Matt Ryan, they cannot give him another shot. Fuck it.
I thought they were going to pull him that game. I know it was like the last quarter, but I would have pulled his ass. Fuck, geez.
No, I'm
He's
just.
due for another piss poor performance.
I know. I do not get why all this unkiltered faith in Matt Ryan came in the first place.
It
Like,
just looked like it made sense.
no, it looks like it made sense,
Yeah.
but when did he do anything in Atlanta?
He was an MVP.
He was an MVP.
Went to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Recently?
He was.
I mean, what else can you do in football?
He was
a Walter Payton Man of the Year, I think.
Recently.
He
nothing.
was like probably like top 7 or 8 though in yards last year.
One of those seasons, he put up some good yards.
I know last year he put up good yards, but
But did they?
No, they were-
remember,
they were
Carson
bad.
Wentz has also accomplished these variables too.
He got them to the
he's not
Super
MVP.
Bowl. No,
Not MVP. Never be MVP. We'll never talk
and he
about
did
that.
not get them to a Super Bowl.
He did not. I know. I apologize for that.
But I'm not like you get to the
Crafted in
Super.
epic
Like,
fashion.
my answer is like it's not a matter of you get to the Super Bowl, you get your badge. I think there's a bunch of nuances that go with that, but
Yeah.
especially from an older quarterback like Matt Ryan, who honestly, yes, I think old school Matt Ryan or even like mid school Matt Ryan, like he has talent variables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing that last season too much. I don't think that's the trajectory because it's not a long-term play you can have on this QB.
Yeah.
2 years
Like
max.
it's not even like a matter of that type of play that you do for like hey, let me get an older quarterback is when it's a situation where it's like I'm investing into a Matt Stafford or someone who I know has been
Can
going
deliver.
to elevate my team for the next 2 years because we're going for broke.
I think Tom Brady fucked it up for a lot of people too. Like Tom Brady's significantly older than Matt Ryan and hasn't had a fall off yet.
That's Tom Brady.
I know, but people are like, "Oh, another tall, skinny white guy who
He's been
can't
to a
move."
Super Bowl before.
He's
Yeah.
been to a Super Bowl. He got an MVP. Let's see. He'll be good for a season or two. That's what I thought. I was like,
I did too.
I thought it was like he's not a long term solution, but
No.
like put Matt like you said, Marcos, his stats last year were pretty good. It's like put him on a competent team, which the Colts had. I thought it would work great.
They have one of the best own lines. That's how Jonathan Taylor gets all those yards.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is the
Yeah.
thing. I will say they lost all their wide receivers. They just have Pittman and Jobbers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I would even say that like I'm not. Let me rephrase that. Like, or not, I'm not going to pull back on anything. I still think if Matt Ryan piss pours again, like I really don't give a shit.
Oh, he was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, if he
It's
does
just
that
plain
again,
and
he's
simple
pulled.
bad.
Yeah.
And when you start to see bad games from somebody, know that it's only a premonition.
Especially if you're old.
Especially if you're older. That's my whole thing. I can totally take like I know that you're not big on him, but to me, I'm like Trey Lance is young. That's the saving grace for a lot of variables when it comes to your quarterbacks. Just
Except
Fields,
Davis Mills.
young, like. You're not wrong there, but like young quarterbacks at the very least, you could either say, "Hey, they're young, they're gonna get trained up," or you can be like fucking Love in the Shadow Realm because Rodgers will never let you out.
Jordan Love's not good either. I saw him play.
No, he's
too.
bad.
He's not
I
great.
feel like he was better, and then Aaron Rodgers sucked whatever talent out of him. Fucking
exactly.
vampire.
You gave him the Space Jam ball.
Yeah.
No, what is it? He tried to get on the ayahuasca diet with Aaron Rodgers, but it just didn't work with his body.
You see
as
Aaron
well.
Rodgers peer pressuring people in the ayahuasca. Looks like the type.
I'll give
Jordan, you literally just missed us, like saying that the Eagles are going to the playoffs. Someone even picked them to go to the NFC Championship.
Yeah,
but
I think Tommy and I both did.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give the Packers credit for this, and I think it's what the Niners should do. When it was clear that Jordan Love ain't it, they were like, fuck that guy. Even though they moved up in the draft to get Jordan Love.
Yeah, it's another wasted.
Yeah. At least they admitted it, and they're not chasing their losses.
And they didn't pay as much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just cook with a quarterback, and it's fine. A rookie can just cook.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly not working for him now. So
You can get a flash in the pan season like Joe Burrow. Like, you never know.
But I just it aggravates me whenever because
Shouldn't be happening.
It's the second year in a row for a team that I like. It's weird because I like the Colts just off of principle. Like they're
It's the only team in my division I respect.
like a very respectable team. They can execute, but it's just like this one position, and the most important position is the fuck off place with all the talent that they have on deck.
Yeah.
It's a QB graveyard. That's all it is.
it is hard to get the quarterback right. I mean, how many
It's
teams?
the hardest thing in sports, yeah.
So I have sympathy for him because, again, like I think all of us except you, TJ, were like, yeah, Matt Ryan makes sense.
Yeah.
So credit to you for seeing it for what it was,
Right.
at least so far.
That's just a disaster.
Look, I know
That's going to get people fired.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Frank Reich should be fired.
He should have been fired last season. That Carson Wentz shit should have got him fired. I feel like he's got to be on borrowed time.
I think this is his last strike.
It's got to be.
Yeah. If Matt Ryan doesn't work out, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
It's just like I guess I'm more of a fan of I'd rather gamble on a rook, blame it, and then have my backup be who the old school talent is because then you get then you always have that option of like I have the skill in the backdrive here.
I guess my mentality is the rest of their team is so built to win now. So I get the idea of like
You're burning daylight on Jonathan Taylor.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like let's bring in a guy who's been there and done that, and that gives us our best shot.
Because I feel like they have not gone all in. They may say they have.
If they went all in, they would sign Odell Beckham.
Yeah. But they
yeah.
don't have anyone to throw to him. That's the problem. Like, if you go all in, whatever like the hot QB free agent is this season, you go fuck all and you go get them. Because they got a good GM. They can
they
make
do.
that shit work.
Do you want him to sign Cam? He's still out there.
I said good quarterback.
Cam needs to retire. I mean, we talked
I
about
thought he did. Just no teams want him.
no teams want him.
Okay, retire. Cam,
Yeah.
get some dignity.
Sad, but he should.
Yeah.
I guess my take a lap. He was actually my that-a-boy last week, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was terrible last night.
He was not good.
3 interceptions. Three. That's almost 1 1/4. That
Yeah.
is unacceptable, Kirk. Unfucking acceptable.
He does that sometimes.
He does that a lot. And
Yeah, they were at a perfect 500, so he's going to win this week. And then
when you said that, I face palmed. I was like, God damn it! How did I not see that coming? I felt like an idiot for buying Kirk Cousins stock. I was like, oh, this is going to be a career year. For him.
Y'all like to buy that stock. TJ
You
himself.
gotta
My stock, he closed.
Nah, you bought that stock too.
For Kirk Cousins?
Your pick'ems was for the Vikings.
And?
You had to have bought stock in the Kirk Cousins.
Bro,
He-
they're
For that
unusual
game, at
teams.
least.
he didn't know the Eagles were that good.
I did. I was the only one who picked them.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make that
On your
known.
high horse?
That was the other one I was going to rub in that I forgot about. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't say this. I won Pick'ems this week, by the way.
By one.
I
But
know.
I'm still number one.
I win Pick'ems. I win Pick'ems the way Steelers win their games. Dirty and close.
Dirty and close.
Ugly and close.
You're still 2 games behind me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll catch
Nice
up.
switch on the Cowboys, by the way.
Oh, because I saw the Steelers game. I saw the Steelers look this bad. The Bengals are going to look even worse.
You were right about that.
Yeah. Because
You're like this universal yin and yang.
just because they played against each other in that game, and they overtime went to literally down to the end of overtime,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, these teams are gassed. They're still tired. So I was like, oh, Cowboys all day. The Cooper Rush is a win rate of 100% as a
Good.
starter.
He deserves it because he's better than Dak.
That's Jimmy G numbers right there.
Pollard is better than Zeke.
Motherfucker, Cooper Rush played the first half and did nothing in the second and still won.
Still played better than Dak.
Yeah. I love Jerry Jones's what he said about watching the Eagles win and look that good. He's like, oh yeah, no, we ain't worried, but yeah, no, he's good. He's very good. He's worried. He's very worried. This is how a team's supposed to look, Jerry Jones.
I'll have a heart attack.
God, I'm so sorry, TJ.
My take a lap is going to be real quick. It's just La'el Collins. He went all the way to Cincinnati to be like their
To hose
savior.
him. Oh,
yeah.
He deserves it.
The
And,
grifter.
and now the Bengals are on track for 100 sacks by the end of this season.
Twice as many as last year.
Oh, he's that owner's not spending any more money. Look what
No.
happened when he did.
I don't blame him for being a cheap ass.
For this team,
Yeah,
I
for
don't
this
blame
team,
him
it's like,
either.
I gave you money and you ruined it.
Fired. Some
turning-
people are fired.
Their owner is straight up Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He hates Christmas and orphans,
Yeah.
from what I hear.
He'll make them practice on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, in the snow.
Just got an indoor practice facility, but it's heated by coal.
Why is he wearing a Victorian era outfit?
Is that a
that a-
steam pipe?
Is that a lantern?
No,
So why are there railroad tracks?
those Christmas ghosts, their lessons did not stick. The
No.
Bengals owner.
I'll get it started with Attaboys, and it's really fast. Again, it's Jalen Hurts. He saw all these memes and was just like, all right, I got to play up to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Mine's Mike Parsons. He ate. And I mean, that motherfucker, like, he had Burrow shook by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Because every time, I mean, that's what made Lyle Collins jump so much.
Yep.
Because he was like, yeah, you taught me all the shit I know. Well,
Practice to
fuck
get
you up.
every day.
I know your quips.
Yep.
Yeah, like some of those tackles were just mean.
Yeah.
And Micah kept on like, how do I put it? He got a strip. Mike had a lot of instances where he was taken away by the defender
Yep.
and would just circle right back and would just not give up on the play. He's
He had to be.
he's an amazing defender.
He had to be NFC Defensive Player of the Week, right? Like, I don't know anybody who had a performance.
I don't even know who
like
gives out that award. Is it Fox?
And no, I think the NFL does, right? I don't fucking know. I don't
mean, he's
pay
gonna get,
attention
like,
to them usually. They get a plaque.
When it comes to rooks, like I still think he's one of the best top, to me, 5 in the league right now. So or rookies sophomore
not a
year.
rookie. Yeah,
sophomore
yeah,
year now.
sophomore, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, he's still great.
Oh, he's the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year right now.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Him and
Right.
Von Miller.
Von Miller looks really good
Yeah, he
too.
was phenomenal.
Yeah.
God, they put him on there with Ed Oliver. That's a line.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a scary defense on top of scary offense. But yeah, no, mine would be I need your help, the wide receiver of the Lions.
Monroe.
Sun
Yeah.
God.
Sun guy, yeah. Like, yeah, because I played against him in whoever I played against in fantasy had him. He put up those 32, and that just sunk me.
They gave
like,
it
who the
to
fuck
they gave it
is
to the
this
Seahawks.
Really?
The defensive player of the week.
Okay.
I didn't.
Never heard of this person a day in my life.
I don't even know how to say that dude's
I don't either.
Yeah. That
I've never seen that
great
combination
name.
of letters.
That
Yeah,
looks,
me either.
That looks like placeholder text.
Yeah, time out. We have to fill in the thing at the bottom to get the real player. Is that the code? Is that a captcha? I don't know.
It's a great name. I love that name.
How do you say
Uchenna.
I can't say it, but I love it.
It's Uchenna.
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 Uchenna?
That's a great name. Wosa?
Yeah, Nwosu.
Wosa?
Wosu.
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 Okay. You don't say the N?
No, you do, but it's like
Wosu.
Nwosu.
Yeah, like Nigerian.
It blends
so like they
in
do.
with the W.
He's Nigerian because NW usually
Yeah.
means like
Oh, okay.
I knew that.
I did not.
I did not know either.
I appreciate the education.
from the motherland.
We spent all yesterday arguing.
No,
We spent all yesterday arguing about trying to figure out who's at Latin.
That shit is tough. That one's hard. We can figure the black ones, the African. We can do that. Yours is tough.
Caribbean is Latin.
Did we settle on this?
That's what Nicole said.
That's what he said.
That's
I
what he
trust
said,
him.
Yeah.
I make the joke all
Really?
the time. Every time I'm on the Mossy Meadows, I'm Dominican. That's what happens. That's what counts.
I didn't know this. Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, Amon Ra's he's a fantastic. I'm surprised people are so shook this year. If you paid attention, like if
I don't
anybody,
know where he came from.
like he was fantastic at the end of the year.
Clearly.
Sun God.
Icarus's father? Good God. Like, he just came out of nowhere for me, because who the fuck looks at the Lions?
No one.
Exactly. So, yeah,
I mean,
any player.
I do now that they have Dan Campbell.
I know,
but
Megatron
I tried.
surprised me when he was on top. I'm like,
I try to watch him when I can.
but yeah, who's yours?
my attaboy?
Yeah.
I thought I already gave it. I gave it to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
did.
right. You're the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah, you stole mine.
So
yeah.
I haven't knocked it down yet.
There you go.
This was tough because there were a lot of really good performances this week.
And the weekly attaboy still is Josh Allen, but
Yeah, that's just good.
I just feel like
Yeah.
that's too easy.
That's
to
way
give.
too
Like
easy.
you could give it to Patrick too. Like it's just
no, Josh Allen. I don't know. He's kind of playing different. I'm not kidding. I'm
They're
genuinely
on another
scared.
level. Yeah, they're just on
He's just
another.
playing
They're just
so
gonna
mad.
run. They're gonna run through the league.
I was tempted to give it to Kyler Murray. I was tempted to give it to Jared Goff.
You know better than that.
Give it to the lefty.
I'm not going to give it. I'm actually going to give it to the guy he beat. I'm going to give it to Lamar Jackson.
We don't do that here.
I do, because Lamar
Okay.
Jackson is playing for a contract.
He is. I love it.
And
The best play
and he
I've
is
ever seen from him.
busting his ass to get that money, and I hope he gets it.
I like people that bet on themselves.
I
you
do
know?
too,
Yeah.
especially when it's not foolish.
Yeah.
And it's not with him.
It's
Like,
logical.
Yeah, and I would love to see him get it because
He deserves it.
that team let him down.
Yeah.
They really did.
No run game? Like, come on.
Yeah, like so. I'm with you. Normally, I don't like picking teams that lose for that a boy, but man, Lamar.
No, I watched that game. I agree.
yeah, he put it all on the table.
Because, like I said, the majority of that game, I'm like, oh man, he is showing
Yeah.
out. Like,
And
he should be considered with, Mahomes and Allen. Like, he's a third of that group, and then Tua played, which didn't really change my mind. I would still put Tua at like 5 or 6 right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know, the chat was just filled with Tuas. By the way, everyone wanted Tua to be an attaboy.
Don't get it
We'll
twisted.
give him an honorary.
I mean,
fewer interceptions.
Yeah. What was it,
2.
3? 2.
Yeah.
Still not good
I mean, like I said, Tua, if they win next week, automatic. He gets mine, 100%.
Yeah. So,
Even if he gets close, he'll get
That's
mine.
the biggest uphill game, I think. Maybe I don't know.
oh,
of
we're getting to
course.
that part. Right?
Like
Actually-
every team that other team plays is punching down, so like that's not fair.
I mean, the Colts probably have a more uphill game, but
Joe Flacco. You know what? Joe Flacco does deserve some love.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He only had, that's probably the last one of those he has in him.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Like
I
I saw
respect
so many
that,
memes.
Ricardo.
It's like they pressed the 2012 version of Joe Flacco button.
Yeah. It's a code.
There was like 4 games where he was the greatest quarterback to ever live. It was infuriating to watch.
Well, now we're going on to pick'ems, and we're starting with your team
Can we
because they're
not
playing
do
Thursday.
it?
What?
The pick'ems?
I mean, I already did it.
They won't let me. Oh, wait.
I mean, you don't have to do it now.
No, I'd
You-
love to do it now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
No, he meant it was loading for him.
Take like a break real quick, so for editing, either just
Oh.
cut to black or whatever.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Real quick.